Hi everyone, so this is my first video here on YouTube, and as you can see behind me, I'm downstairs in my dining room and I'm currently in the middle of revising for exams. I still do have a couple of weeks before my first exam, as I am in my final year of school, so all our exams are kind of towards the end compared to, the younger years. So I thought I'd take a break from revision and watch some YouTube videos, and I've been wanting to make YouTube videos for ages now, and I did have a blog previously, but I feel like I'm more into kind of YouTube than blogs. So yeah, I thought I'd start with my first video with something really simple, and it's just going to be what's in my makeup bag. And I know a lot of people don't seem to carry their makeup bags around with them, but I do. I always feel like if I don't have it, I'll need it, like I'll feel lost without it. And there are days when I go out with not much makeup on, and I am quite spontaneous. Me and my friends, we'll randomly go out, last minute, so basically I could be going straight out or whatever. And if I'm just out shopping, I just kind of want a bit of a transition. I never really do much with my makeup, so it's just to kind of freshen up my makeup really. I do keep kind of facial wipes in my car for general purpose, but I do sometimes use them and then redo my face, depending on how long I'm going to be out for, because if it's going to be a while, then I'll just redo my makeup. Yeah, we are honestly so spontaneous. And if we weren't, then I don't know if I would carry around all this stuff with me, but... Oh, that's my phone. I just feel like I need it, so yeah. Anyway, it is a bit big, and I am always changing my makeup bags around, but I have stuck with this one for quite a while, and it does zip up. It is in need of a bit of wash, but hey. And it's from Cath Kidston, and it's like their London-themed one. I think it is supposed to be a pencil case, and that's the thing. To me, I don't mind having big makeup bags anyway, because I'm always carrying big bags, but I find this one's just a nice size. It does have a little bit stain. I think that was Benny tint or something like that, stained all over it, but yeah. So I'll just go into it. As you can see, it's really grubby from the inside. It most definitely needs a wash. I have a really nice one from Zara that I sometimes use, but I'm always scared to ruin that, so yeah. It's really just in no particular order, and a lot of things I always lose lids, like on all my beauty items, including deodorants, dry shampoos, everything, so yeah. The first thing is, it's a very worn out, grubby, no lid foundation, and it's the Vichy Dermablend Corrective Foundation 16 hours in 25 nude. I always thought this was slightly too dark for me when I first started using it, which was probably 6 months ago now, if not longer actually, probably longer. And then I changed down to the 15, which is Opal or something, and honestly it was just so pale for me, and I'm pretty pale myself, but that was incredibly pale, so I bought it. That was my most recent purchase, but I'm gonna go and get this one. I've literally just been trying to get the scrapes out of it because I love it, this foundation, so much. I would only recommend it to people that really feel like their skin does need covering up. I know a lot of people put a lot of makeup on when they don't need to, and heavy foundations. Honestly, I am quite self-conscious about my skin, hence why a lot of my makeup, if I had to only have one item on, it would be foundation, without a doubt. I do suffer with acne, as you can probably see. I do have quite a few spots around here lately, which I have not had spots around my cheeks for quite a while. But I am trying out new products for my spots, which do seem to be helping, so that may be my next video, depending on if they go. But yeah, I definitely recommend this foundation. It's very, very heavy. hence why I'd only recommend it for people that really feel very self-conscious of their skin. But the one thing is that always draws me back to this foundation is the staying power. Honestly, even if I put on a primer with my other foundation I've got on here and just any other foundation I use that I fall in love with, I always go back to this purely for the fact that I know if whatever I'm doing, if I'm outside for a long time, whatever, this stays on. And I feel like I'm just so much happier knowing that my skin is more covered. So yeah, sorry, it has been quite dark in here. There we go. So yeah, that's literally just pretty much dead, but I'm keeping it there to remind me. The other foundation that I do sometimes use and I do love, and I'm wearing it today, but I just find when I compare it to this, it's the staying power. Out of all my other foundations, I always go back to that one because of the staying power, whereas this one I always need to reapply, but I love the finish of it, and that is the one thing. And if I had better skin, I probably would wear this all the time, but I don't. And it's the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and I have been using this for so long now, and again, it's similar to this product that I always go back to this one. I was using a Clinique foundation for a while, and it was quite red for my skin tone, and I went back to this and I just loved it. And my sister, this is her foundation she uses. Like, she borrowed it off me when I first got it and she loved it, so she bought her own. But it's only the staying power, and I know a lot of people would love the staying power of this, but for me, when I compare it to that and when I've used that for so long, no other foundation seems to last that long. But it will last for a good few hours. I'd say probably 6. It just depends what I'm doing. If I'm only, out for a couple of hours, I'll wear this. But if I'm going to be out for a long day, long night, and I'm going to be maybe outside or doing something active, this will stay on. Whereas if I'm outside for a while, like I went to this food festival thing, and I knew this may look my skin healthier and brighter, but it wouldn't last because I'm outside, even with a primer. So those are my 2 foundations. Then I have a very grubby, quite embarrassed to show this, foundation brush from Sigma. And I love all of their foundation brushes. I have probably about 5, and I wish I bought more because the only thing that stops me is the shipping charge. So yeah, I love this so much. And I quite like the fact that it's angled. I never used to like this one for ages, and I just never knew why I'd even bought it. But I quite like it now, and I'm growing to it. It does need a bit of a wash. Yeah. And I love the fact that it's so dense. Like, I go to other foundation brushes and I miss that one because it's so dense, and all my other Sigma brushes. Another really grubby foundation, powder brush. And it's this. And this is from Bare Minerals, Bare Essentials. They call them different things. And I use this kind of as a multi-purpose brush. So for my bronzer, which is Benefit Hoola, which I'm not actually wearing any bronzer today, but honestly for bronzer I just kind of shimmy it in a bit and make it a bit more dense and angled. And then for my blusher, which a lot of people are going to be surprised that I wear this on a day-to-day basis, but I love it. And it's Benefit Bella Bamba. A lot of people seem to think this is only for evenings, it's so bright, but I think it works. Probably the best blusher I've used for my skin tone, and I've had so many. And this is the only one that I seem to get compliments on, and I feel like looks alright on me. I don't put loads on. Again, it's quite a big brush, so I'll just swirl it around. Yeah, and I just use bronzer and blusher with this brush. I just used to carry around loads of different brushes, but when you're out, you don't have that much space in your bag to have all this stuff, so I do try and keep it to the minimal. Then I've got my favourite chapstick of all time, and it's the Chapstick Strawberry. And I've got 3 of these, and I have so many lip balms, but this is without a doubt my favourite. I get such dry lips, and I bought so expensive lip balms, especially recently, and then my sister had this, and the smell of it, she put it on in her car, and I was in the back, and I could smell it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And if you ever see this in the shops, and it's kind of, it's not sealed or, kind of thing where you can smell it, the smell will just make you want to buy it. And it's only like £1, so. And I just feel like it keeps my lips moisturised, and that's the only lip product I carry around with me in my makeup bag. Which I guess people may think, if you are being spontaneous and going out, surely you need a lipstick or a lip gloss, but as I said, my lips are so dry, and I have enough hassle with reapplying my makeup, so I keep lip balm most of the time, but if I do know in advance I'm going out on a night or whatever, I will probably put in a little lip gloss or lipstick. And then I've got, again, all my items are really grubby, but this is the Benefit. Can't even read what it says, but it's basically a Benefit eyeliner. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of eyeliner on, and this is my eyeliner from yesterday, and I kept scrubbing it off last night, and it wasn't coming off, and the only eyeliner I put on was this. And I'm not much of an eyeliner person, but I've been kind of getting into it. Yeah, I had to be a little, well, I didn't have to be. I dressed up as a cat for my friend's themed party, because it had to be animal, and yeah, so I just put whiskers on, and I did really dramatic eye makeup, and a lot of people said it really suited me, so kind of getting in there, but I do feel quite dramatic even right now. But yeah, that's just a black eyeliner pencil. I do most days wear brown, which I think looks a lot more natural, and especially if you've got blue or green eyes, brown looks amazing. And I've got another really grubby item, this is quite embarrassing, and it's the, is this Rimmel? Yeah, Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Liner, and I love this as well. It's a bit small now, but I love that, and it needs a bit of a sharpen, hence why I haven't used it in a while. But that is probably one of my favourite eyeliners, along with Avon Super Shock, which I haven't had in ages, but that is a must-have for an eyeliner. And then a product that I bought fairly recently, and I always used to use high-end mascaras. I was never a fan, and I bought L'Oreal Telescopic, which a lot of people rave about, but I just didn't fall in love with it. I'm quite particular about my eyelashes and the way they look, so I bought this on a whim, didn't really think much of it, like, I think it was like 3 for 2, and I just picked it up to make the 3rd item or something. It wasn't intentional, I didn't go in thinking I'm going to buy that, basically, and I did, and I absolutely love it so much. And it's the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, and I'm so surprised how good it is for the price. So yeah, I'll definitely be repurchasing this. And that is everything in my little grubby makeup bag. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. My voice is kind of going right now, so I'm going to get back to my revision. So I hope you enjoyed it, as I've already said, now repeating myself. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.